This is the number one reason and the most important reason why you haven't manifested your dreams yet. You have been trying to manifest your desires. You've been thinking about manifestation, power of mind, subconscious programming, the law of attraction, and you haven't been able to manifest and change your results yet. Hello, this is Helia. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about this important reason, number one reason that literally kills your dreams and stops you from manifesting a better life. I want to show you something first. I am I've planted some tomato seeds, and you see a little green here and a little green there. This is supposed to be tomatoes. And I'm so excited. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm very excited for that. And there is a reason why I'm talking about planting seeds, which has um, which has something to do with your wishes and your desires and your dreams and manifestation. So I want you to understand this concept. This is a spiritual concept, and it is deep from thousands of years ago. And so many successful people consciously or unconsciously understood these laws of the universe, these spiritual laws, and they really lived by these laws. Again, most of them unconsciously, and that's why we call them unconscious competent. So they were competent, but they were unconscious. And they understood these laws of the universe. One of these laws, one of these spiritual laws is that your desires, your dreams, your goals, your wants are basically spiritual seeds. So the same way you plant the seeds, and your mind, your subconscious mind is like the soil, ground that you plant the seed. Bear with me, it is really important what I'm going to share. So when you plant any seed, let's say this tomato seeds that I planted a few days ago, you plant a seed in the soil and you put it somewhere that there is sunlight, enough natural light, and then you water it daily. And you don't see anything on the surface for many hours, for many days, depending the seed, sometimes for weeks. Sometimes I know that's the bamboo tree. It takes actually years. I think it is 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. It takes a long, long time for some of the seeds to even come to the surface, to even for you to be able to see a little bit of green. So sometimes it takes days, weeks, or months. But if you talk to any farmer or anyone who has ever planted anything, or if you have ever planted anything, or you can go try it. It is actually really fun. No farmer or no really human being who is in their right mind do that. We don't do that. We don't do what? We don't plant a seed and then the day after we don't see anything and we get disappointed. We don't get disappointed. We don't plant a seed, and if we don't see anything on the surface within a few days, we go dig it up to see either it is growing or not. So we understand the natural, the physical laws of the nature that for a seed to grow and to come to the surface, it takes time. Again, some seeds, it takes a few days. For some seeds, it takes weeks or months, or really rare cases, years. We understand that. We keep watering the seed. We keep taking care of the soil. We keep taking care of the land. We keep watering and nourishing the soil and the land. We don't go dig up the seed to see if it is growing or not, and we don't feel disappointed. We don't doubt. We do not doubt that the seed that we have planted is growing underneath. even though we don't see anything on the surface. The same rules of the nature, so many rules of the nature, maybe all the rules, and we are still not aware of those. A lot of rules in the nature actually apply to our soul, to our personal development, and to our life. So the same way, if you plant a seed here, the seed is coming up, growing slowly, slowly coming up, and eventually you see it somewhere in the surface. If you go dig up that seed, if I go right now, dig up the seed and bring it out to see if it is growing or not, I mess up with the whole system, right? I mess up with the whole creation and growth. And I have to plant new seeds because I messed up the whole process. Now think about your goals. Think about your dreams. What do you want in life? Do you want a better job? Do you want a better career? Do you want to improve your business? Do you want more happiness? Do you want more fulfillment? Do you want better friendships? Do you want a more fulfilling, intimate relationship? Do you want more money? Whatever it is that you want, first of all, know that it is your right. It is your right to want more. The whole universe is for expansion and fuller expression. And through our wants and desires, we expand ourselves. When we want something, so that is what people do, the mistake that people make. And the reason why they are not manifesting their goals is that they plant their spiritual goal, which is their desire. So let's say I want to manifest. I was having a call with one of my clients today. Her goal is to manifest $500,000 by the end of this year, like within 6 months or so. And she hasn't done that before. Maybe she's done half of that. Now, this is a dream, this is a goal, this is a spiritual seed that she plants in her subconscious mind, in the soil of her subconscious mind. And as long as she stays faithful and committed and strong in her belief and in her trust and in her knowing that your subconscious works exactly as the soil works, and your desires and dreams are spiritual seeds. You just need to nurture them, water the subconscious mind, and take care of it. And do not matter, even if you don't see anything on the surface, even if your results don't change day after day and week after week and even month after month, as long as you take care of the soil and the subconscious mind, this dream is growing. This seed is growing and coming up to the surface. But what do majority of people do? Because they haven't learned these concepts. That's simply because of that. But now, if you're watching this, now you know. So you do not do that. So you're not going to do that anymore. But what majority of people do is that they plant this subconscious spiritual seed and dream and desire and goal. And then when they don't see anything on the surface, they see nothing changed. I have visualized, I've said my affirmations, I really wanted this goal, but I don't see anything. I'm still in debt. I still have difficulty in my relationship. I do not see anything changing. Meanwhile, the seed is changing and growing. But the moment, this is what kills your dreams and desires. Nothing else. Not the economy, not people out there, not the condition, not that there is nothing kills your dreams. We do that by our ignorance, not knowing. Ignorance is not knowing the laws of the universe. The moment, so this seed, the spiritual seed is growing, your desire, things are working. Things are working in the background, in a spiritual realm, in the energy realm, and you don't see anything because our five senses are very, very limited. The moment this person starts to look at the results that is not changing and bring doubt, this is your dream killer, doubt. They bring doubt into their mind. The universe always says yes. I've heard something beautiful a few days ago. We live in a universe that is a yes universe. It always says yes to your awareness and consciousness. The moment you bring doubt and you think, maybe it's not for me, maybe I'm not meant for this, maybe I'm not supposed to have more. The moment you doubt and you bring these thoughts to your mind, the universe says, your wish is my command. It is not for you. You're not meant for this. And so we do everything to ourselves. But that's the beauty of it, because then if I can screw up and mess up my own creation process and my own desires and dreams, it means I can manifest it too. I have the power to do the opposite by becoming really aware and conscious of my thoughts, not letting doubts get into my head, refusing any doubtful thinking. You cannot manifest your dreams and desires. You cannot change any result in your life if you bring doubt in your mind. Doubt is the worst thing you can do to your dreams. It kills your dreams, it kills your desires. And then you are going to rationalize and say, no, because the market was not good. No, because the economy is not good. People don't have money. That's why my business didn't take off. No, it is because you didn't keep your intention pure. You didn't pay attention to your thoughts. You started thinking about the market is not good and people don't have money, and therefore that is what you experience. I know it is a hard pill to swallow, especially if you haven't heard these concepts before, or maybe you have heard it a few times, but really didn't understood it on a deeper level. It is hard to believe that this is why you're getting the results that you are getting. But these are not the things that I'm making up. These are the wisdom and knowledge of people, including my mentor, Bob Proctor, Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale's, Neville Goddard. These people have changed millions of lives. Andrew Carnegie, the first millionaire of the world, he understood these concepts. And I have been a student of Bob Proctor teachings, and also so many more amazing teachers, including the names that I mentioned. So the things that I'm sharing with you all come from these people and decades and centuries of experiences that they've had and helped people. And so I hope you really pay attention to this, and as hard as it is, try to get rid of doubt and know that your mindset is more important, much more important than the outside and the economy and people and your government. Your mindset is everything. Your whole world is a reflection of your consciousness. Let me know what you think about this video, please, in the comment section. Let me know if you have any difficulty in any areas of your life, or if you have any questions. I would create a video and answer your questions. Please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Share it with anyone who's going through a hard time. Sharing is a really positive act that you can put positive energy out there, and the positive energy will come back to you. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye now.